Hi, hello everyone! I'm Toshi from Japan and tourist guide for foreigners. In this video, I'll show you
12 must-know 12 tips to find restrooms in Japan. I've guided over to 100 travelers in Japan, and one thing I hear all the time is this: I couldn't find a restroom, or I didn't know how to use all those buttons. Japanese toilets can definitely be confusing for first-time visitors. And where you are, in a big city or out in the countryside, can make a big difference. In this video, I'll walk you through 12 essential things you need to know: how to find toilets, how to use them, and even some useful phrases for when you need to ask. Watch till the end, and you'll never feel lost or stressed about toilets in Japan again. Plus, I also offer guided tour in Japan, travel itineraries based on trip duration and area, and recommendations for unique cultural experiences.
You can find more information in the description below. So, let's get started.
Where to find toilets? Number 1. Train station. One of the easiest places to find a restroom in Japan is inside a train or subway station. Most stations, even small ones, have public toilets. But here's something important: many of these restrooms are located inside the ticket gates. That means if you're not taking a train, you might need to do one of two things. First, ask the station staff. They might kindly let you through just to use the restroom. Second, you may need to buy an entry ticket, which costs around 150 yen. In major cities like Tokyo and Osaka, train stations are everywhere. So when in doubt, look for the nearest station. It's one of the most reliable places to find a clean toilet in Japan.
Just remember this tip, it can really save your day.
Number 2. Convenience store. Japan has over 55,000 convenience stores like 7-Eleven, Lawson, and Family Mart. Many tourists absolutely love them. One of my American friends said he went more than 3 times a day. And yes, many convenience stores have public restrooms. But there are 2 things you should know. First, in crowded areas like Tokyo or Osaka, some convenience stores don't have restrooms at all. You'll have better luck in less busy areas or in the countryside. Second, in some stores, there's a sign asking you to speak to a staff member before using the toilet. It's usually for security reasons, to prevent shoplifting. If you see that sign, just say, "Kuro tsukaitai desu," which means I'd like to use the restroom. That's it. Easy and polite.
Convenience store toilets can really save your day. Just follow the rules and use them respectfully.
Number 3. Public park. Japan has around 140,000 public parks, and many of them have free public restrooms. These toilets are usually maintained by the local government or city, and that means there are 2 important things you should know. First, they're often not very clean. Since they're not privately managed, budgets are limited. You might find older facilities, no soap, or restrooms that aren't cleaned very often. Second, some public park restrooms don't have toilet paper. So, whenever you use a toilet in a park, always check if there's paper first, or better yet, carry your own tissues, just in case. Public park toilets can be super helpful when you're out sightseeing,
but knowing what to expect will save you from some unpleasant surprises.
Number 4. Shopping center. Japan has over 3,000 shopping malls, and when it comes to finding clean and reliable restrooms, this is one of your best options. Unlike train stations, which can be a bit dirty, or convenience stores, which may not always have a toilet, malls always offer clean, free-to-use restrooms. Most malls have multiple restrooms on each floor, so you rarely have to wait in line. And they're usually modern, well-maintained, and comfortable. You'll also find accessible toilets for people with disabilities, families, or anyone who needs more space. I'll go into more detail about those in a later section.
So if you are out sightseeing and want a more comfortable restroom experience, head to the nearest shopping mall.
Number 5. Public facility. Another great option for finding restrooms in Japan is public facilities. And the good news is, they're open to everyone, not just locals. That means you can walk into places like libraries, sports centers, museums, or art galleries and use the restroom without any issues. These kinds of facilities exist everywhere, whether you're in a big city or a small rural town. Since these are staffed and government-run, the restrooms are usually clean, well-maintained, and often less crowded than in busy stations or tourist areas. So if you're nearby and need a bathroom, don't hesitate to step into a public building.
It's a smart and comfortable option that many tourists overlook.
Number 6. Coffee shops and fast food chain.
Another convenient place to find a restroom in Japan is coffee shops and fast food chains like Starbucks, McDonald's, and many local cafes. One thing that surprises a lot of visitors, most of these places don't use door codes or keys for their restrooms like in some other countries. That means you can usually walk in and use the restroom without needing to ask for a password. Of course, if you have time, it's a good idea to buy a coffee or small item to show appreciation. But in general, using the toilet is not restricted only to paying customers. So when you're in need of a clean and accessible bathroom,
Keep an eye out for a familiar coffee logo or a fast food sign.
Number 7. Hotel lobby.
hotels can be a great place to find a clean, quiet restroom in Japan. If you're near a mid-range or higher-end hotel, chances are there's a public restroom near the front desk or lobby area. Technically, these are meant for guests, but many of these hotels have cafes or restaurants inside, so the restrooms are available for those customers too. In reality, no one checks, and anyone can usually walk in and use them without any problem. They're usually very clean, well-maintained, and not crowded, making them a great option when you're in need.
So next time you are out and can't find a toilet nearby, check if there's a hotel around.
Must know toilet tips. Number 8. Squat toilet.
Let's talk about something that surprises many travelers in Japan, the squat toilet. Known as a washiki toilet, this is Japan's traditional style toilet, where you squat over a porcelain bowl set into the floor. If you've never seen one before, you might be confused about how to use it. Instead of sitting, like on a Western toilet, you squat facing the hooded end, and do your business that way. While these are becoming less common, they still make up around 10 to 20% of public toilets in Japan. Why do they still exist? Some Japanese people actually prefer them for hygienic reasons. They don't want to sit where others have. You can usually spot a squat toilet by the sign on the door.
So if you'd rather avoid it, just look for a Western style toilet instead.
Number 9. Accessible toilet.
Let's talk about accessible toilets in Japan. These are spacious restrooms designed for people using wheelchairs, the elderly with mobility issues, and parents with small children. You'll find them in larger train stations, shopping malls, and public buildings. They usually have a wheelchair symbol on the door, and many have automatic doors for easy access. Now, here's something important to know. These toilets can be used by anyone, not just those with disabilities. However, just like priority seating on a train, it's best to leave them available for those who truly need them. So if a regular toilet is open, please use that instead. But if it's an emergency or the other restrooms are full, it's okay to use the accessible toilet.
Just be ready to step aside if someone in need arrives.
Number 10. High-tech toilet and how to use it.
Many travelers on my tour often say the same thing. Japanese toilets are clean and high-tech, but I had no idea how to use them. Japan is considered one of the most advanced countries when it comes to toilet technology. There are flush buttons with small and large options, and bidet functions that clean you after using the toilet. You'll find separate buttons for cleaning your rear and for women's front cleansing, often with clear icons. There's even a sound button that plays a flushing noise to cover up embarrassing sounds, because yes, even toilet noise is considered in Japan. If all of this feels overwhelming, don't worry. You don't have to use every button. You can just flush and go, and that's perfectly fine.
Feel free to explore these functions or just stick with what you are comfortable with.
Number 11. Tokyo Toilet Shuttle Tour.
Did you know there's now a guided toilet tour in Tokyo? Since March 2024, the Tokyo Toilet Shuttle Tour has been running in Shibuya. It takes you to 17 uniquely designed public restrooms created by world-renowned architects and designers. This project, called the Tokyo Toilet, reimagines what public bathrooms can be: clean, artistic, and even inspiring. There are two plans: a half tour for 4,950 yen and a full tour for 9,900 yen. You'll ride in a private shuttle and visit these modern facilities like you would visit art galleries. Many international visitors are fascinated. One tourist said, "Unlike my country, Tokyo's toilets actually make me feel happy. They're unbelievably clean, safe, and each one is a design surprise." If you're in Tokyo and looking for a unique experience that combines culture, design, and a very Japanese attention to cleanliness,
this might be the tour for you.
Number 12. Toilet survivor phrases.
let me share 3 useful Japanese phrases that can really help when you're looking for a restroom in Japan. First, tor what doko desu ka? This means where's the restroom? It's polite and easy to remember. Just say it to a staff member or someone nearby if you're not sure where to go. Second, tort ni ikutai desu. This means I want to go to the restroom. It's a great phrase to use if you're with friends or on a tour and need to excuse yourself. Third, you may also hear these words, teshushitsu or otere. Both are more formal or traditional words for restroom in Japanese, and you might see them on signs. Knowing just these 3 phrases can make your travel experience smoother and less stressful. So give them a try and enjoy a more comfortable time in Japan.
How was today's video?
If you would like a personal guide in Japan or need recommendations for travel plans and cultural experiences,
Please contact me from the link in the description section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. See you in my next video. Bye!